Okay, so with this video I'm going to show you how to do week 1 assignment 2 using the blend tool, and you'll find that the blend tool is a really useful tool throughout the whole course, so it's good to start practicing using it early. I'm in Illustrator, which is my preferred program, and I've got the color palette open and the color guide palette open, and you can get those palettes by clicking on the window menu up here and then just selecting color and color guide. Okay, so as you can see here, we need to do a gradation in hue at maximum saturation. So what we'll need to do is to choose 2 pure hues for the end colors, and I'm going to choose my favorite colors, and I'm going to, my favorite colors right now are this kind of pinkish red, and I like a nice lime green as well. It's almost a limey yellow. Okay, now I'm going to count the steps in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 steps there. And now I'm going to delete all of these so that I can use the blend tool to recreate them. And then I'll go ahead and select the 2 that I want to have blended and go Object, Blend, Blend Options. And then I'll make sure that my drop-down menu is on specified steps there, and put the number 8 in for the number of steps we want in between those 2 colours. The orientation can stay where it is, and click OK. Then I need to go Object, Blend, Make. How's that? My blend is automatically made for me. That's 1/3 of the assignment done. Okay, so now we can move on to the gradation in value, maintaining fixed hue. And here we want to be moving from white to black, but through a particular hue. So I'm going to just choose on one of these, pick one of these center swatches here, and go ahead and put in another color. And I'll go for something different this time, a nice bright blue-green. And here at the left we'll start with white, and at the right we'll end with black. And it's not going to be very even because we have 4 steps to black and 3 steps to white, but that's okay. It's not too terribly important right now. If you want to go with if you want to do your pure hue in the middle, then you want to have a pure hue that's of a mid value or a mid key. So I might even push this closer to blue, because blue is a darker hue, and that's giving me more of a mid value there. Okay, so then I'm going to repeat my blend process. I'm going to delete these 3, select these 2, and go Object, Blend, Blend Options. And of course I have to change my steps to 3 steps this time. Click OK, and then go Object, Blend, Make. And there we have the first part of the blend. Now I need to release this or expand this blend in order to create the next one. So I'm going to go Object, Blend, Expand, and then I'm going to do Object, Ungroup. And that means I'll be able to select this hue again and repeat the process on the right. So I'll delete these 4, select these 2, go Object, Blend, Blend Options, change my options to 4 this time because that's the number of steps I need in between those 2. Click OK, Object, Blend, and Make. Alright, so now we have not a bad blend going from white to black through a mid-tone hue there. If you decide to use pure yellow, then of course the pure yellow will be closer to the white. And if you decide to use a pure blue, then you want your mid hue to be over here somewhere because it's a darker hue, when it's a pure. Now for our last one, we've got gradation and saturation, maintaining fixed hue. So we'll start with a pure color, and this time I'll start with something in the orange range. Something like that. Okay, and we're going to want to end up with a grey of the same value as the orange. Now, finding the same value, grey value, is fairly easy using the colour guide, but if you don't use the colour guide, you'll find it's much more difficult. So this last one needs to be the same grey value as the orange. So to get that, you'll need to make sure you've got your muted and vivid palette open. So to get that open, whoops, you click on this arrow up here, and you see you have some options. You can show tints and shades, you can show warm and cool colours, or you can show vivid and muted colours. And this is the one we want because we want our final hue here to be a totally desaturated version of the orange. So click on the orange and then click on this colour, this patch here, to make sure that the orange is active in the scale up here, and then click on your patch at the very last, your swatch at the last, at the end of that scale, and then click on the grey that relates to that orange. So that's the top left one right there, and you'll see that that is a grey that's at the same value as your orange. And then you can go ahead and delete these 8 steps and repeat the process. Object, blend, blend options, and we want 8 steps there, so we click OK, object, blend, and make. And there we have it. And the assignment's done. Easy.